Alright, and we're back with Europa Universalis IV. I'm Mr. Bliss, and today we are going to play as one of the First Nations. I must admit, since the new updates, I never actually played with them. I wanted to be familiarized and explore all of that new mechanics and all that new stuff. So I decided to play as one of the First Nation, and I chose to play as a Mikmaq. Mikmaq is a nation that we probably not so aware over here. That's the reason, because they are really close to where normally like all the colonizer will be, and they destroy them very fast. So suffice to say, this is going to be quite difficult. Actually, I don't even know if there is any First Nations that is worse than Mikmaq actually to play as this is gonna be my fourth attempt. I went in thinking that was just going to be a pleasant treat for myself, and then realized this is hell. So what I'm gonna do over here is I'm gonna do a full edit, so we can see over here my goals over here is to play as Mikmaq, form a federation, and what I'm gonna try to do is do a sunset invasion. So this means like to have 5 provinces in the whole world, and I want to have a very particular one, so the London, so probably like these 5 over here. So this is gonna be my goal for today's video. This is gonna be 2 videos. This is gonna be very edited, not like the other ones. Yeah, let's go and let's play as Mikmaq. Okay, so Mikmaq, So first thing that we are gonna do is we are going to remove this boat over here. No need to do this, since in this place, well, you cannot build any military boats. You can just be building like transport, and I don't need that at all in this place. Other thing, let's see our leader over here. Oh, okay, secretive is just a little below average. We are gonna make him a general, and oh, actually very good for a starter. Kind of good. Want to reduce the maintenance over here. We are going to put down Melisette as our rival, as we do. Okay, and the first thing that we are going to do is we are gonna check over here the people that we can invite into our federation, right? I want to do it first day, because otherwise these guys are probably gonna make, well, federation on their own, so you kind of want to snag them before. Well, first of all, the first thing that is worth mentioning is before anything is to say that which one we should invite. If we took a look on our cultures, all these people over here are going to give ourselves into our federation more points if they are into our culture group, and there's also like more chances that they are not gonna leave, right? Because they are gonna be in the same culture group, right? You have the Iroquois over here. Kind of weird that we have this here, but yeah. So we're gonna have to favor these guys over here, right? But that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna take this guy here, because I know that he likes to get a federation on its own. I kind of want him to be in my federation instead. Let's get let's see, who is your rival? So this guy, maybe not the best one to take in the federation. Peacock, I want. So he does not like my federation because I have some of his rivals in there. So annoying. You cannot do anything about it. It just is. So one of the difficulty over here is that in contrary with these First Nation over here or here, they are all into the same group. Yeah, all in the same group over here, all in the same group. So they can just get a lot of people inside their federation, and then they will invite people outside, and like that they will be able to literally have everybody in their federation. We won't be have this chance, because our culture group has just a bunch of nobodies. So yeah, it's gonna be difficult for sure. I kind of want to have this guy. Okay. Now this leads us to having more people that could join. Inu, I don't know if I want to invite him because I actually want to get him instead. I want to have all these to be colonized, so I will do it myself because I know he won't be able to do it. I want to leave as little possible chances for England to settle over here, so yeah, I think that's it. And I'm gonna leave Inu over here floating. Okay, fun. As we can see, we cannot have a whole lot. Now let's see if they will going to leave. And here we go. So we have over here our little federation. Bunch of people in there. They check the strength over here. My strength is 10.49. We almost have all the same. Some of them are a bit stronger than me. And that, yeah, that makes so like I will lose some points because of this. Good thing that I still do overhaul 0.20. So the strength over here is kind of weird. It does not like check at all your units or anything like that. It's actually checking your maximum manpower for some reason. So this means like it depends on the development of my province over here. Ah, sure, buddy, we can be friends. So yeah, the thing is that I can't not develop these provinces whatsoever. So the way it works is just it works over here. The tribal development, it goes up, and then eventually it's gonna be dumping that development into my provinces. So that's also the reason why sometimes you have First Nations that I have like, I don't know, like 50. I already saw that, like 50 development in their province. Like how is it even possible? But yeah, that's because of that. It does its thing on its own, and eventually, you know, it reaches guys. We want to migrate already over here because this is a natural harbor, and for some reasons this is still, you know, working. Right now we are not making a whole lot of money in there, so if I just swear to migrate there, it's gonna do its work. I want to, well, eventually I also want to move my trader over here. Yeah, just like that. I'm making a little bit more money, just a little bit better, but in this point, man, every little bit counts, so we take those. So yeah, what else? I'm thinking, am I forgetting something? I don't think so. The first bits of this thing over here, it's pretty annoying. Sometimes I remove these troops. I don't think it's the right play actually, because it's gonna be 30 ducats for about 0.30. I don't know if it's in the end, it's, you know, I'm winning from doing this. We are going to have a lot of bad events because this game. Okay, let's just check every time if we don't have more people to invite. No, I think it's closed, and it's gonna be closed this way forever. So what we want to do is we want to improve maybe with our neighbors, with our threatening nations. So like in the options we can invite more people in. Oh no, not you, buddy. Oh yeah, yeah, I knew I forgot something. Yeah, I want to put that as a focus on the military. Yeah, I want to have all the points on the military. Okay, the first building that we are gonna make over here is the ceremony fire pit. Nice. Well, the monthly reform progress is kind of whatever. It's not a big deal over here. It's really much more the advisor cost. After that nice minus 50% on the advisor cost, we'll be able to get our hand into advisors, which will make us to be able to gain a little more development. Because yeah, we cannot have estates. We are solely making points pretty much from yeah, from the leader, from the chief that we have. I can though issue embargo on this guy. Obviously it will not do much, but it's a little something. And let's just bring our Hard to do. Let's go with threatening country, actually. So yeah, just 3%. Well, you know, it's quite something. It's a little something. Yeah, so already we can see somebody left. This guy over here left. Can he join another federation? I don't know why it's like that, seriously. Like, who is leading this one? This guy over here, yeah. He didn't want to join mine, so he created his own, but that's a bit dumb, because we are, you know, in the same culture, so what's the point? Why are you doing this? Anyway. Yeah, so as I said, we are going to have these events every time. The corruption, for some reasons, the game doesn't like us. So they are going to make sure that we cannot leave. So what you do is always take the stab hit. Pretty much over here, it doesn't matter all that much. The minus thing that you get from there does not change a whole lot in the game. And we are pretty much just waiting. There's also like a little thing, I don't know, like... For example, over here, negative stability just make the migration a bit cheaper, but I don't know. I don't migrate all that much. Okay, so yeah, first thing we're gonna do over here is build over here our ceremonial fire pit. It's possible, that's kind of weird. Sometimes we have events that makes us to have a random building being built in a random village. And it's very possible that you get 2 fire pits. 2 like unique building. It's kind of weird. Yeah, it's kind of weird the way it works. Over here we see that we can now get the military technology, but honestly I'm not going to war anytime soon. I will be waiting for getting this before going to war, so I can, you know, be just a bit stronger. So I just gonna leave that there, just so like in the options, yeah, you can see neighbor bonus. I just want to have more neighbor bonus. There's no need to rush. This can go, yeah, as you can see, more stab loss, sure. As you can go, this as you can see, this can go all the way to 1498. So there's no rush. There's something also that I forgot over here, the Native American archer. We want actually to have the clubmen over here. As you can see, they have a little more offensive benefits. And the thing is, we can go, when we declare, for example, when I will be declaring on this guy over here, I can put my troops like right here, for example, and then jump on him immediately. Even though like it's in theory is territory, does not belong to anyone according to the game, and so like when you jump from a nation in a free province, it does not black flag you, so you can just boop, and there we go, you instantly wipe these guys, and it does help having like the right guys, the right soldiers for that. Oh, I missed it, but another dude over here left, I think. So yeah, we are now off for only two guys on our federation. It might be just like that for the rest of the game, because yeah, being Mikmaq just means that no one wants to join your federation, no matter what you do, even though like they are your ally. 200 relations, 100. Oh, that's a nice leader. 100 trust. They still don't want to join in because you have no control of what they think about your other members in the federation. So that's very sad, dumb. Call it the way you want. We want to go with this, obviously, and that's a good leader. But I still going to make him oh nice general. So like the thing is, we want them to die quite quickly, so we get over here more ancestors. If you get this event over here, you either lose money or stab. Let's not go crazy, we'll take the money instead, because well, yeah, we don't really want to have stab at -3, because otherwise we won't be able to call any war. So yeah, that's not a good idea. Okay, so when we get this over here near maximum monarch point, we just, yeah, it's the call that, you know, telling you that you need to buy it, and that's what we do. Oh boy. Oh, that's a very good chief. Oh boy. And even the reform progress over here, I'm not gonna make him a general actually. This guy's gonna live. Yeah, so we want to make them generals, but like let's not be silly either, you know. Wow, that's a very good general. And we can have over here thing over here to put, and it's good to do it early on because it's kind of pricey. It's 400 I mean. Depot point for doing this, but yeah, I kind of want to reserve that for the best of the best. Improve relations is okay. I want to check if we can have anything better before. Reform progress actually is very good. I could go with that. And second building that we want to build is the land force limit +5. That's kind of nuts. We want to do this. Okay, so we are tech 3, tech 2 on the other ones, and when we get this over here, that's kind of a weird one that you don't get to see too often. It's when we are going to do the switch. We're gonna go over here in Mikmaq. It's kind of weird. Well, not weird, fortunate I would say, because it's the only, when you see all the terrains, it's all bad. It's all either hills, forest, mountains over here. It's all kind of bad except from here and here. But for some reason this is like the oasis in the middle of the desert over here, a plain. So we are gonna change over here. And we are gonna wait over here, this thing over here to go back to 0, and then we'll be able to get back there, just so you know we don't lose too much in the money from the trade value over here. And that's the thing is worth mentioning, is when we are in the plane, we have the possibility over here, you can see grassland, and allow us to build another building, so we can have 4 buildings. So what we can do is we can get our 4 buildings over here, and then we can migrate back over here. That's what I'm gonna do when we'll have the money. Right now we are making not a whole lot, you know, 150, 160, okay, per month. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna do over here is obviously to unify the war bands over here. I decided to actually add an Inu. It's possible that I can just kick him out when I will be ready and take his provinces. Right now, I guess it's kind of useful to have him. So with this over here, we are able to call in everybody in my federation to battle with me against my foes. So for example, right there, I can do a humiliation war, and these guys are forced to be with me, and I can even bring in some other people in there. Can I just check? Can I even add more people? No. This is closed and it's gonna be this way forever. So I'm gonna prepare myself for war. I can go all the way up to 8 units, so that's gonna be very good. Okay, wow, now I can have more people in my federation. Let's see, I can have Peacock in there, so yes, we probably like he switch some of his enemies. Okay, I can add this guy now. Okay, I can add him back. I know like he was in my federation not so long ago. Okay. What are you rival to? No, I don't think so. I think you are legit. And why are you easier to stay in? Okay, so for some reason it does not like his federation anymore. Okay, let's add this guy in. Sometimes when you had like one nation, some other one to join. Okay, nice. So we grow. I didn't expect that to be a thing. Wow. And yeah, I think I am the strongest. All right, so we can see over here, so some of them, Inu and Algonquin, are not part of the Eastern Algonquin, so we are, you know, they are not giving the nice +10. That's fine, point 10, just saying. But it's fine, it's fine. So this gives us permanent claim for some reasons. We're gonna go with this. And we are going to declare on this guy immediately. We want to do like, I don't know why do we have like 2 humiliate. We have like humiliate over here and humiliate rival. One of them like has no prize, like aggressive expansions and all that stuff. It's at 0. It's kind of weird. So I'm gonna go with this one instead. Oh, actually? Can I, Oh, okay. So, can I invite you? No, we are rival. That's kind of sad, but it's okay. Well, yeah. Invite. Let's not call these guys. No need. All right, and I'm gonna get this guy out. So we can see I am Tech 3 is Tech 2. I have the clubman. Let's see how good we are. And by the way, my chat of a leader left me, so right now we are left with this guy. Not so good. Okay, so the thing is, when they run in this place, that's gonna be the name of the game. They can run literally everywhere. Every little bit of location here, 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 here are all valid locations for them to retreat. So yeah, it's gonna be very annoying trying to chase them. So what instead I'm gonna do is just gonna put units in there, and I'm gonna siege that down slowly. Actually, let's see. Is he coming in there? Okay, well, you know, sure, buddy. Sure. So what I'm gonna do then is I'm gonna move these units out there. Might leave my general in there. I'm be charge of this fortress, and he's gonna take all the attrition for me. Yeah, we want to avoid the attrition as much as possible. Am I going to take a loan? Ooh. Look at this guy, he's so fancy. What are you doing? Wow. That's one way to do it. Doesn't want to use feet, he's using boats. What a genius. And every so often you even have this over here, broke the aliens with us. And that happened, why? You can ask why? Why did you, we are friends, right? What happened? And that is because he moved his capital, well, his nation, whatever, onto one of my friend territory. For some reasons, why didn't it take his land? Because it does, you know, it's actually a little better to be in your land, because the devastation goes up a little slower, or unless you want to be, you know, a bad one, a meaner, and you know, you just want to create devastation on the other ones. I guess it's a valid way to play. But by the way, this now, you know, I'm now having these grazing in my Federation friends tribal land minus 107, and just because I don't like him anymore. I still like him, but according to the game, I don't like him anymore. That what's happening there. Unfortunate, but it's okay. I guess I can make this guy my ally then. Yeah, sure, why not? Honestly, the ally thing over here, it's kind of whatever. Okay, so this is over in this war. Since we have a humiliation war, we cannot take any stuff from them. So what I'm gonna do, take his money. The thing is, how much am I going to get from this? Only 4 ducats. So actually what I would like to do instead is, this guy is a nice guy. Let's remove his rivalry against some of my fellow boys. Even this guy over here. And what I'm actually doing over here is I am farming for yeah, sure, let's pillage his province for reasons, just to make sure he stay weeks. So what I'm doing over here is just to farm the prestige, right? So then with this guy over here, what I'm gonna do is the show strength over here. Nice. So I'm getting more points. Not like it matters all that much, but it's always nice to have more points. And it's also giving me this over here, the humiliation rival, that I want to. Okay, so I just got prompt with the notification that I can declare on this guy, because yeah, I got some claims around this place over here. It's supposed to be permanent, but sometimes I feel like I can lose them still. So anyway, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna declare on this guy for Massachusetts. And we can see Butterscotch over here is actually willing to join, but since he's in my federation, let's see. Okay, let's see. Is he? Yeah, he is not actually joining the enemy camp. He's actually joining the federation. Yeah, that's how you do. That's how you do. All right, so I am now Tech 4. He's Tech 2. So I am 2 tech ahead. I have more troops. He has low morals because he was not expecting them. He was not expecting me doing that, even though my troops were there for a long time. And boom, stack wipe. Okay, so war was easy. I actually cannot take any stuff because yeah, apparently I cannot make it my core. Come on, man, it's just all right, whatever. Sometimes it's fun when we have the option over here to annex, but I guess with the conquest it's not there, whatever. So what I'm actually gonna go is if I could just make him stop rivaling some of my potential candidate for the tribal, you know, so they can join my federation. And this, okay. All right, so let's bring all these guys up here. Actually, everybody. Okay. Well, now I can have this over here. This allows me to settle, as it says, settle down. But before doing that, actually, this is gonna be my capital. I don't want that to be my capital. I actually want this one to be my capital. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna migrate here first. And yeah, I was just making sure that I didn't, and then I'm gonna make it settle down. So like this is now my capital. Settle down works with this thing over here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna try to, you know, take all the territory that I can from there, so to leave as less space as possible for England when he'll be coming. The reason is that when he be sitting down, if he were to put down his colonist over here, he will actually remove the cultures from the province, and actually also gonna make that to be Catholic, and that's gonna be, you know, painful for no reason. So I actually want that to be my cultures and my region. Yeah, so I'm gonna go with this province over here because it has a little more development. So fish, sure, and there we go. Okay, now it's going kind of fast. Since I have 2 provinces, I am the strongest one, so it goes 1.1 per month, so that's pretty nice. The second one we want to get is this one over here, the tribal development growth, 0.2. Right there over here we can see this gonna go up. Oh yeah, right there. Oh, 566 leader. What do you be oh, come on. That's not good. I took you over here the reform progress, a nice golden integration mark over here. Pretty good, pretty good. Okay, and I got 2 more people in the federation. I stole Oshiaga from this guy over here. There were only 2 guys in the federation, so this means this guy was now without any federations, so I was able to get him. That's pretty good. The more we have, the better. That's how it goes. And let's see, can I have more people in there? I could eventually maybe get this guy. Let's see. Okay, with this I can declare war with this guy over here. Where is he? Ah, this one over here. So I can do this. I'm gonna do it because why not? What is this name? I see that it's there 2 times. Playing this region in the world is full of bugs. Let's not be too impressed by that. Here we go. This time though, yeah, I was about to forget. We want to actually tech up to not to get, if you are 2 techs below from the military technology, you're gonna get some nasty corruption from doing that and unbalanced research. So we don't want that, as less as possible. So yeah, I'm gonna invest. Really, I don't know why. Okay, cool. So let's upgrade our units since you know, there's no threats around. What I would like to have is the ambush infantry. Yeah, we are going to do ambushes as we were doing. I cannot get to this guy, so I'm actually going to ask military access from one of these buddies over here. Thank you very much. Let's see. Can we yeah, the troops are still there. Yikes. Okay, let's see what we can do over here. Can I make him remove his alliance? I guess with Airy. By doing this, how much do I gain from that? Not a whole lot. Yeah. Okay, sure. Trade power, trade that. I'm gonna pillage your capital because I can, and okay. That's a deal. I'm gonna do the same thing over here with Erie. Actually, no, I'm not gonna do the same with Erie. I can annex this tribe, and I think that's exactly what I'm gonna do. By doing this, you gain some aggressive expansion, we see. But what I can do right now, I have this here. I cannot click on this because, you know, reasons, but from this tab over here I can make it my core. But right now I cannot do anything because I cannot make it my core. But what I can do instead is I can just settle down over here, and then boom, suddenly I can secret over here, and now I am part of this place over here. Why not? What I would like to do is to have perhaps which one is the best? This one. I can make this guy my vassal. Won't be the worst idea because there's a lot of provinces next to him that I have some interest in. So by having him in there, I could use then him to gold up all the friends around. So I'm actually going to do this. It's gonna be my vassal. Thank you very much. And this guy, I don't think I can do much. Let's see. And there you go. Okay, so now since I am here, the good thing is that now I can have a bunch of rivals. That's the reason number one I want to be there. Very cool. Yes. So I would like to make these guys over here my rivals actually. So all right, so this is pretty good. Let's see, by doing this, is there somebody that wants to join? No. Okay, so one thing that is important, I failed to do it. Actually, let's try to keep that window open all the time. The reason is that we want to, every time that it's at one of the three over here, I probably will show when time comes. But like, if it, example, this gets to 1 or this one gets to 1, I want to settle down in provinces next this one, so I will be able to settle on down 3 provinces instead of 1 at a time. It's much better if you want to grow, because eventually because provinces already have text in there, so 6, 3, so that's like, you know, doesn't matter to have 1, 2, 3 points more. What we want to have actually is more provinces in our control. That's the best. That's really what we want the most. Okay, so since I have a foothold over here, I can now do some tribal border third over here. Nice guys over here, very weak, so we're gonna be able to take him down. I'm actually going to, can I colorize this guy? This brings in Cherokee. Let's see, how far can we go? Okay, let's stop. Let's stop here. I'm gonna call my guy over here. Okay, so let's go. Okay, so for the peace deal over here, I'm gonna give that to my vassal, obviously. Over here, we want to take some provinces. Oh, I can fully annex this guy, but it's gonna be a lot of aggressive expansion. You know, aggressive expansions over here is kind of a deal, because you, if, for example, England was to be there, they could, you know, they can join the coalition with England. I'll probably be doing stuff around, and let's try not to be slow down with coalition too much. Let's take our time. It's easy to just go crazy big, and, you know, be overwhelmed with the aggressive expansion. So no need for rushing anything. I'm gonna take the humiliation over here, raw rep, and money. And then I will be able to settle down. Let's make sure that we having always that thing over here open as much as we can, so we don't miss out. Soon I see that England is not there, and actually is not that strong. We'll see what it will be doing. The only way that we can see over here is England or France is from this tab. We can see maybe their performance. All right, so let's go. Whoop. Let's go close the deal. I think it's the only one remaining over here, right? Yeah. So I would like to have your provinces. Thank you very much. Okay, so here is an interesting one. Actually, this one over here, I can annex his migratory tribe. What do you don't want that? Yeah, now he wants. It will be quite a good one because I will have all the Massachusetts lands over here, so that's pretty good. The only thing though is I'm starting to have a bit of a coalition. I'm still going for it. But let's make sure that all the people that are not too happy with me, you know, we can talk with them a little bit there. Okay, Mikmaq wants this province. I'm actually going to give him this province. It's okay. This will make sure that I will get it eventually. I will not actually want to have more stuff. I don't want, you know, to have more coalition against me. It's fine. I could also go, you know, with this option, but no, we won't. So yeah, let's do this, let's do that, and let's round that up with money. There you go. And for the last one, this one over here, we since we did a border fort over here, we actually cannot do this piece over here for reasons unknown. So what I'm actually gonna do over here is just take down the top and the bottom over here, let him inland over here, so like that England will not more hard time over here to colonize this. Can I get another one? Actually, I can get everything. Okay, yeah, let's get all the lands, and I'm gonna leave him stuck in there. It's just gonna be mine, and I pillage him. Sure, why not? It's free because I will not pillage anything. Okay, and there we go. Here I'm gonna go with the mutual trust just to make sure that everybody in the federation likes each other. I don't know if it's actually how this works. It says mutual trust, so I go with the assumption that it is, but I don't know. The rest anyway that are not you know, all that great, so I'm gonna go with this one as the third, and the rest is kind of whatever. Next over here we want to go with this here, the diplomatic ceremony, having one diplo rep and one more diplo relations. And I'm actually gonna remove this one over here with this here, the chiefdom, which will make me having more development growth, so that's always better. And that's what I'm gonna do eventually. Okay, right there, as I said, over here I have 1.02. It's important to keep that open every time. I forget about that too many times. It's very pricey. So what we want to do, I would like to have St. John, since I know this here has a, you know, natural harbor on that. I would like to, so after that you wait 1 month. So, and then here you go. So admin, this means like I can, let's finish up Nova Scotia. So this here, no, actually let's finish Nova Scotia over here. I would like to have everything here settled down, and I will go Gaspésie and all that stuff over here in New Brunswick. Okay, that's an interesting one. So because the Iroquois over here are always they are ahead over here. Instead of like me starting as the tier 1, they started tier 3 as we know. So they are, you know, a lot more inclined to be able to form the Iroquois you know, a lot faster than me. The thing is, like, you can see over here he has 61 troops, and let's wait 1 month, maybe another one. He will remove all his troops because he cannot sustain this much units, and so it will be kind of weak. And this is at the time and that moment that we are gonna strike him. Okay, so I will be declaring on this guy for this province over here because I have a claim. And there you go. Let's kill this clown first. Come on. Stop running. There we go. That's gonna be quite an easy war because and also the thing is, since it's only one nation, the thing is the coalition will be pretty much in existence, so it's gonna be quite a lot on this coalition. So that's pretty good. So yeah, because all his allies, all the people that could care is like all part of him now. So yeah, that's pretty good for me. Okay, so for the peace deal over here, what we want to do with this guy, we want to do full annexation, annex tribe over here. With this guy now, I would like to, maybe, hold on a second, maybe, no, okay, I would like to have Manhattan, this province over here. I kind of want to creep more, maybe, maybe this will be a better peace deal. Yeah, let's go with this. I just want to make sure that I can move around along this side over here with more ease, and that's gonna be the deal. I guess I can run this up with money. And there we go. Coalition over here. Since everybody is kind of dead and it's almost inexistent, only two guys. I see that there's two guys over here, so who cares? Actually, I could even declare on them. No, I don't have any casus belli versus 4. Okay, sadly. So yeah, pretty nice, pretty nice. What I would like to do with my money is I keep building just that, right? The irrigation, that's pretty much the name of the game. So we want to go and make as much as possible of these things. And there you go. For some reason now people are starting to leave the coalition. So who is it? Pinot Boskop, this guy over here. Who knows why? He negative opinion of the Federation leader. Yes, I made him my ally, and just like that, you go back in that federation, sir. You don't get to leave. No. Let's can I invite more people? No. It's it is what it is. Okay, and there we go. England started to install himself over here in Capre. Yeah. So it's happening. We need to be fast. But yeah, so it just started that. We can see it's doing not so good, not so bad. It's okay. We would like to to speed up over here. Maybe I could kick out Inu from my tribe and trying to get his land for myself. We'll see. Okay, little war over here about to be done, so I declare on this guy over here, and now I have access to Cree. I would like to full annex Cree, so this to make sure that I have a better control over here in this section. I can see like nothing over here has been established. That's quite unfortunate, but that's okay. Yeah, so full annexation of this guy. It is what it is. And then this guy over here, let's go. He has a okay, no, never mind. He used to have a 22 development province over here, but it seems it's gone. Okay, I'm good with that. And this guy over here, which I will I cannot do annexing for reasons unknown, but I can still fully annex him. That's a good wrap. Okay, so what I will need to be doing next is to trying to establish over here, making sure that everything over here is all linked up. I could go to war with this guy because apparently he does own some nice provinces over here, which I have some interest with. So yeah, I will be doing that. Obviously, man, this is so dumb. Come on, look, this guy now left the Federation. This guy now is left the Federation. Why are you doing this? Who knows? He doesn't like my Federation anymore. Yeah, who knows why? So annoying. So annoying. Okay, it's okay. I don't need them. I can form my own great nation without their help. I actually decided against going against to kick out Inu. I feel like it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be the one on the front line over here against England, and if England were to conquer this bit, it's gonna be all right. At least I will have all of that for me, so I kind of prevent him from doing any harm to me. And I guess with that I could so since he actually formed a federation, let's actually show him. Yeah, it's very annoying. I'm not gonna lie, that's very annoying. Now this event, when you get by fire this event over here, you have 80% chance of something happening, or 20% the fire grows out of control. If this happens, you actually lose a stab. So I keep going with that. Let's see the results. Yeah, I got it 20%, so I lost a stab. Nice. Okay, so in the hope that, you know, the rest of the people will not be too angry, I'm obviously going to annex this guy. That's a lot of provinces that I have a lot of interest with. I kind of want to keep, you know, blocking England, part of the plan, or anyone actually, you know, not only England, anyone. And same deal with this guy over here. So we want to cover the land, actually the coast. Yeah. Okay, and there we go. Let's see if you know, the rest of my federation are gonna be so angry at me because of the aggressive expansion. I hope not. Fire successful and you get some local production efficiency. Honestly, I don't know if it's really worth the risk. Okay, something very interesting. I don't know why. Look at this guy, Creek over here. This is Creek. He is very big, right? I can actually invite him, right, into my federation. Can I invite because they are already a unified nation? Okay, that's explain why. But look at this. Everybody over here are like is improving with Creek for some reasons. Like, it's kind of crazy. Well, okay, interesting. But I did see though that I can invite this guy over here. Where is he? I mean, sure. Welcome in, buddy. Okay, so this is very weird. Okay, I was wondering why I had like this yellow arranged thingy around my country over here. It seems like this is his country, and I cannot take this one. Not part of the migratory tribe. Use force migrate treaty instead. Oh, I can force him to move in there. Sure. Sure. Okay. Poor guy. What is going to happen now? Oh yeah, he's up there now. Okay. You go in the north. You go there. Okay, so my truce with Iroquois is done. Let me bring a diplomat back. I'm gonna put my troops here. Don't mind me, don't mind me. I'm just chilling with you. Yeah, absolutely nothing to worry about. And I'm gonna declare for, I guess, the same province. That's okay. I would like to have this one actually instead. Creek. Bankruptcy. Nice, welcome. Sure. Oh my goodness. Nice. That's a good way to start as a federation. Okay, so take this guy down. Nice. I'm lost my king, so now we are having this one over here. He's an inspiring leader, so I made him a general so he can die a little faster. Maybe it's a good time over here to actually recruit a free company. This allow me, because I don't have a lot of manpower. Let's be real over here. And if I would just make a pure army, it's gonna be very difficult to sustain the manpower needed for that. So instead, what I will do is actually gonna recruit some men over here. And let's be careful, because there's a huge stack over here. Yeah, he is not afraid of me. Okay, so for the deal with this guy, I would like him to do a white piece, but the thing is I never get to have a casus belli against him. So what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna make a transfer trade power. So after 8 years I will be able to get back to him, because that would give me a CB against for me. Next, let's go with Peacock. Obviously we want to fully annex this guy. Sorry bro, you should not have left. Actually, hold on a second. I have a CB with this guy and he is actually kind of stuck here, so maybe I should just white piece him. That's fine. So this guy could be my the way, let's see, if I were to declare on him, yeah, Iroquois could join. Obviously he won't because he's already at war with me, but you know, you get what I'm saying. Okay, only 500 years, about 600 years, about that. Now, ooh, that could be very nice if I could just annex this guy. Yeah, we'll make a connection with the rest of my land. Nice. And who cares about that? Almost no one. Let's be real, 16 aggressive expansion for that, it's nothing. Okay, let's do this. I would not be able to take a lot. Okay, actually I'm gonna go with that over here. It's, I think, all lands. Yeah, pretty much all lands. Just have this province over here, which is totally acceptable with me. I am able to settle quite fast, so I will be able to settle the rest for myself. I can make a palisade somewhere here, that would be nice. Over here as well could be nice, so like I have better control on, you know, what is going on in my country. And for the rest, the other one, I guess I'm gonna go with settle cost. Yeah, with England over here, try to make sure that you have a positive even though like he is hostile to me, if he is in the positive, he will be spreading some of that juicy feudalism around me. In the off chance, I don't know, I should be able eventually to, if I do things right, I should be able to get this over here, trading with foreigners over here, which it's kind of everything. Mikmaq will settle every tribal land provinces, so every territory I have will be settled, and we are going to have all the technology of the English. That's the way that we are going to be, you know, able to be strong. Okay, come on now, I got king left. That's not good. What? Okay, so this is fixable. We can fix this. Oh, nice. Come on, bro. It's okay. Oh, I cannot invite him now. Yeah, oh, okay. Ah, that's too bad. So what did you do? You created your own federation with no one? Okay, so I touched the max with the military power. What am I gonna do? I'm actually not gonna tech up, maybe I should, but what I will actually do, I will go over here and I will get the ingenious idea, very good idea set over here for sure. We have development cost, we have attrition for enemies, monthly reform progress, very nice, morale of army, yes, national manpower, idea cost, and province war taxes cost, excision threat. But the best about this one is how well it mixes with the others. If you take a look like briefly, like all the way down here with administrative plus minus 10 on development cost, if you get the exploration, I think all the way to the top, so you get moral of armies plus 10, discipline 2.5, you get also like with economic more moral of armies, you get even like a lot more of development costs. It's a very interesting one, so you don't get to have this one very often, so when you have a chance, you take this one for sure. Okay, truce with Peacock is over. Now we declare on this guy. This is just a way to get for Iroquois. So what we actually want to do, sure, is take him out as fast as possible. You thought. And just like that, when everybody is sad, you just do a white piece. Didn't want actually something, I just wanted to shorten the truce with Iroquois. Yeah. Okay, so with the European to close, you also get this eventually. Rapid collapse of society, moral of army minus 20%, minus 10% on discipline, all power costs minus plus 33%. That's very nasty. And that is the way to deal with that, is just to take out England. But actually would need him to make the Canada over here the Newfoundland. So like I could use his technology, you know, to steal his technology and move on. Okay, done. So over here we are going to take this province over here and money. Actually, did I? Yeah. Okay. Everything is kind of there. Can I squeeze something? Nope. I guess. Give me my 2 ducats. And this one, yeah, this is the same bug. So yeah, I would like to have my province back. And this will make him move to Mona here. Sure. Bon voyage. It would have been much better if I could send him right there. But okay. I guess it's fine. Okay, so right now the situation is actually much more difficult than I thought. The thing is that this guy is par with me with the mill tech, but because of the minus, what, 20% of moral of armies and 10% of discipline, I just... Yeah, yeah, actually is the boss now. So let's hope like this guy finishes stuff up. We could very used to have him around me and I steal his stuff and everything be done. That will be very, very grand because right now, ooh la la, it's not easy. Let's see. So you can see it's tremendously low, terrible. And I roll not very well. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. Okay, nice. So I guess that's a bit risky because now he's right next to me, but it's actually the right thing here. We actually want him to be right next to me. I will be able to finish up this very soon. I just have to finish this war. And I'm hoping that I will be able to... I'm chasing this guy, man, by the way. Hoping that I could finish this. Yeah, let's see. Okay, okay. My goodness, look at it, how difficult this is. This is crazy. He has almost nothing. I roll a 1. Okay, 8. But he's losing a lot of troops. That is undeniable. You know what? This is a disaster. I'm out. I'm just going to white flag this. White peace. That's the word. White peace this guy, because yeah, that's too much for me. I did not expect. I have no manpower. Everything is like pretty much dead. I never expect that. I don't know. I forgot about the moral of army and discipline thing. England does have a claim. I was checking, and yeah, he does have a claim on me, so he will be calling war against me like anytime. Actually, very, very soon. Let's do this. I would like I would like to finish this, that's for sure, because my idea, I didn't present them, but they're very bad. I don't want these ideas, the ones that I could get will be much better, so I would like to finish this up. And for that, I would like to actually go to war with this guy. Yep, as I was saying. Yeah, I declare war for Quebec, I believe, right? There's no fighting, there's no reason to fight this, honestly. You cannot win. He is like tech 11, I am tech 6, so halfway there. Not only that, but also like all my troops are paper units compared to his. Let's just check for the fun. Military army comparison, like war army, war enemy. Yeah, I cannot do anything. So the best way is just to surrender. Oh, sweet. Now Spain is in there. I don't understand that. I don't understand how he managed to... Yeah, buddy, can you join in this? I mean, like, I am too bad. I cannot handle this myself, even though, like, I have all the chances in the world. Obviously, all I want to do at this point is just to buy time. And then I will have to surrender. Right now, if I were to surrender with this peace deal, yeah, it's 72. I could Pretty sure I could lower this down a little bit there. Let's send my troops actually in this, the capital of its subject there. Okay, I'm gonna stop this right here. Hope you appreciate the episode. Expect the table to turn on the next one. I'm gonna have my revenge on England for sure. So I hope to see you there. In the meantime, you can subscribe and hit the like button if you like it. And as always, take care and see you there on the next one. Ciao.